Welcome students to online classes of mathematics for class 8th. In this video we will be looking at the chapter number 2, which is linear equations in one variable of NCERT textbook, and we'll try to complete the exercise 2.1. This is the session number 1 for this chapter. And myself Deepak Gautam, teaching mathematics in Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan. So let's begin with our today's class. This chapter, linear equation in one variable, is divided into 7 subtopics which are listed here. In this particular video we will be looking at only the first two topics, which is the introduction part and the solving equation which have linear expression on the one side and the number on the other side, and the remaining topics will be covered in the upcoming sessions. Okay, so let's have a look at the introduction part. So first we have algebraic expression and the equation. So you have already studied about algebraic expression and the equations in your previous classes also. So just quickly recall them. Some of the example of the algebraic expression are given here, which are 5x, 2x minus 5, 2x5 plus 3, xyz plus x plus y plus z. These are the some example of the algebraic expression, and each expression is made up of certain components, and each component is called terms. Like this expression is made up of one term. This expression have one and two terms. Similarly, this also have two terms, and the last one have total 4 terms. Each component is called the term. Okay, and collectively they call the algebraic expression. Then comes the equations. It is when there is a equality sign. When there is this equality sign in between two expression, it becomes an equation. Like we have an expression this 2x minus 3 and we have 9 here. When you put a equality sign which is here, then it becomes an equation. Similarly, we have 6z minus 2, and on the other side we have 10, and between we have equality sign, so this become an equation. So it will be an equation only when it has a equality sign in between the expressions. Okay, then comes the linear equation in one variable. So a basic definition of the linear equation in one variable is an equation which is expressed in the form of ax plus b equal to 0. This is a common, or you can say general form of a algebraic equation in one variable. This is a general form of linear equation in one variable, which is ax plus b equals to 0, where a and b are the integers and x is a variable. I'm sure you already know what is a variable. A variable is a number whose value is not fixed. Okay, the value of x here can be any number in different situations. Okay, so this is the linear equation in one variable. One common example of a linear equation in one variable is given here. So this is 2x minus 3 equals to 7, where a is 2, b is minus 3, and on the other side we have 7, and variable here is x. So the variable is x and we have equality sign, that's why it's an equation. Each equation have two components, which is the one on the left hand side of the equality sign and one on the right hand side of the equality sign. So each one has left hand side term and right hand side. On the left hand side we have 2x, and the right hand side we have 7. So these are the component of an equation. An equation have generally a term on the left hand side, another term on the right hand side, and in between we have equality sign. Okay, so they collectively called an equation, and this is the general form of a linear equation in one variable. I hope it's clear to you now. Moving ahead, next we have solving equation which have linear expression on one side and the number on the other side. Okay, so we'll understand this with the help of the exercise 2.1. We'll try to solve some questions. So first, in this exercise 2.1 we have solve the following equation. We are given certain equation and we have to solve them to find the value of the given variable here. So the first one here is we have x minus 2 equals to 7, and we have to solve this equation to find the value of the variable, which is x in this case. So in order to solve this equation and find the value of variable, what we're gonna do is we'll shift all the variable term on the one side and non-variable term on the other side. In this equation, only this x is a variable term, while this number and these are non-variable. So keeping all the variable on the one side and non-variable on the other side, what we're gonna do is we'll keep this x here, and the other side we have 7. We'll shift this minus 2 onto the other side of the equality sign. This minus 2 will become plus 2, because whenever we shift a number from one side of the equality to the other side of the equality sign, its sign will be reversed from plus to minus or minus to plus. Similarly, from multiplication to division or division to multiplication. So in this case, as this was a minus 2, so this minus 2 will become plus 2 here. So this x will be equals to 7 plus 2 is 9. So that's the answer of this equation. Okay, that's how we can solve any given linear equation in one variable. Now we have the second question. The equation given to is y plus 3 equals to 10. Okay, now we have to find the solution for this equation. So as we did in the previous question, what we're gonna do is we'll keep the variable term on the left hand side and we'll shift the non-variable on the right hand side. So non-variable term is this 3x plus 3 and here 10. So we'll shift this plus 3 onto the other side. So this will become y equals to, on this side we already have 10, and this plus 3 will become minus 3. As I said, the sign will be reversed from plus to minus or minus to plus. In this case we had minus, so it becomes plus here, and while in this case we have plus, so it will become minus. So the value of y will be equals to 10 minus 3 is 7. So the answer is y equals to 7. Okay, that's how we can solve any linear equation. Next one is 6 equals to z plus 2. Next we have 6 equals to z plus 2. Okay, again we are going to do the same thing. We'll keep the variable on the one side and non-variable on the other side. So in this case, what we're gonna do, we'll keep the variable this z onto the right hand side and we'll shift this non-variable onto the other side. So this will become 6, this plus 2 will become minus 2 equals to z. Okay, so 4 minus 2 is, sorry, 6 minus 2 is 4 equals to z. So this is the solution of this equation, z equals to 4. So that's how you can solve any given linear equation in one variable. We'll keep all the variable term on the one side and we'll shift the non-variable term onto the other side by reversing its sign from plus to minus or minus to plus. Then by doing the addition or subtraction, you will get the required answer. Okay, moving ahead. Now we have some more equations. The next one is, we have 3 by 7 plus x equals to 17 by 7. The method here will be again same. We'll keep the variable term on the one side and non-variable on all the non-variable term on the other side. In this one we have variable term x, and this non-variable term 3 by 7 will be shifted to this side. Okay, so this will be x equals to 17 by 7, and this plus 3 by 7 will become minus 3 by 7. Okay, one thing, when you note down this question in your notebook, you will write only the which is written by the black pen. Okay, this red one is only for your indication, but you will not indicate that or show this in your notebook. Okay, so now we have this x will be equals to, we'll take the LCM of these two numbers. So as the number in the denominator is same, so we can write a common base number or the denominator number, which is 7, and as it then it will be 17 minus 3, and the 17 minus 3 is 14 by 7. When you divide 14 by 7, you will get 2. So the answer is x equals to 2. So that's how we can solve this equation. Again, what we did is we'll shift the variable, we'll keep the variable term on the one side, and we'll shift the non-variable on the other side. Okay, so this plus 3 by 7 will become minus 3 by 7. After solving it, we got the x equals to 2. Okay, next one, we have 6x equals to 12. Question number 5 is 6x equals to 12. This is a very simple question. You can see here we have only one variable term and one non-variable term, which are already on the different side of the equality sign. Okay, so now this 6x is actually multiplication of 6 and x, while on the other side we have 12. As I said, when you shift this this non-variable number onto the other side of the equality, its sign will be reversed. So this, as this one is in multiplication here, so this will, its sign will change to division. So it will be written in the denominator of the 12. Okay, so this 12 by 6 is equals to 2. Hence again x is equals to 2. One thing that you should remember, if a term is plus, if you shift this to from the other side of the equality sign, this will become minus. Or if it is a minus and you are shifting it to the other side of the equality, this will become plus. Similarly, if a term is in multiplication, when you shift it to the other side, it will come in division. Or if a term is in division, when you shift this onto the other side of equality, this will become in multiplication. Like in this case, this was in multiplication, so this 6 will come in the division of 12, or 6 by 12 is 2. Okay, you should keep this in your mind. And the last one is t by 5 is equals to 10. We have answer number 6. T by 5 is equals to 10. Now as you can see, the term here, this 5 is in division of t. So when you shift this number onto the other side from division, it will change to multiplication. So the t will be equals to, we have 10 already, this 5 from division to become, to be written in multiplication of this number. So t will be equals to 5 into 10 is 50. That's how we solve the linear equation in one variable. Okay, let's look at some more equations. Now we have this question number 7. We have 2x by 3 and 18. Like I said, we did in the previous question, we can write this term as 2 by 3 multiplied by x equals to 18. And when you shift this number on to the other side, this will be like this. We have already 18 here. This 3 is in division, so it will become in multiplication here, and the 2 is in multiplication, so it will come in division. Okay, so this will be 18 into 3 is 54, and divided by 2, and x will be equals to 54 divided by 2 is 27. So x is equals to 27. Okay, next one, we have 1.6 equals to it is 1.6 equals to y by 1.5. Okay, so the question is 1.6 equals to y by 0.5. So as I said earlier, this 1.5 is in division. When you shift this 2 onto this side, will become in from division to multiplication. So it will be 1.6 multiplied by 1.5 equals to y. One thing you can directly multiply these two number, but to make it even more simpler, what we're gonna do is we'll remove this decimal, so we'll get 10 here in the denominator. Also we'll remove this decimal, so we'll get 10 here in denominator. So this 16 into 15 will be equals to 15 into 6 is 90, so we'll write 0 here, carry will be 9, and 15 into 1 is 15 plus 9 is 24 equals to y. So when you divide this, you will get y equals to 2.4. okay, y will be equals to 2.4. Then the next one is, we have 7x minus 9 equals to 16. We have answer number 9. 7x minus 9 equals to 16. Okay, again keeping this 7x here, we'll shift this minus 9 onto the other side, so it will be plus 9. Here we have 7x. 16 plus 9 is 25. Okay, so x will be equals to 25 by 7. Okay, so the x value of x is equals to 25 by 7. That's our answer. And the last three questions of this exercise are question number 10. We have 14 5 minus 8 equals to 13. Okay, so we'll do the same thing. We'll write the 14 by y here. On the other side we have 13. This minus 8 will become plus 8. So here we have 14 y equals to 13 plus 8 is 21, or y will be equals to 21 by 14. As this 14 is here in multiplication, so it will come in division here. So the both number are divisible by 7, so when you divide them by 7 you will get 3 by 2. So that's our final answer. Y is equals to 3 by 2. Next one we have 17 plus 6p equals to 9. This is answer number 11. We have 17 plus 6p equals to 9. Again doing the same thing, keeping this variable term onto the left hand side. On the right hand side we have 9. This plus 17 will become minus 17 here. So we have 6p equals to plus 7 minus 17 will give us minus 8. 17 minus 9 is 8, because the bigger term is with minus sign, so minus sign will be minus. So p will be equals to minus 8 by 6, and the both number are divisible by 2, so we'll get minus 4 by 3 when you divide them. So p is equals to minus 4 by 3. Okay, and the last one is x by 3 plus 1 and 7 by 15. This is answer number 12. We have x by 3 plus 1 equals to 7 by 15. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, first keeping this variable term x by 3 onto the left hand side, on the right hand side we have 7 by 15, and this plus 1 will become minus 1 here. So first we will solve this term keeping this x by 3 here onto the left hand side. So assuming 1 here, okay, taking LCM of 1 and 15 will be 15, so it will be 7 minus 15, and this will be minus 8 by 15. Hence x by 3 is equals to minus 8 by 15. Now as you can see, this 3 here is in division, so when you shift it onto the other side of the equality sign, that is on the right hand side, this will be x equals to minus 8 by 15, and from division it will become in multiplication. When you divide these, as both are the multiple of 3, so you will get 8 minus 8 by 5. Hence x is equals to minus 8 by 5. So that's the answer of this question or the equation. So this is how we can solve any linear equation. The basic method is same. We'll keep the variable term on the one side and non-variable term on the other side. Okay, while doing that, all the plus sign will become, this plus will become minus and the minus will become plus. Similarly, from if the number are in multiplication, they will change to division. If they are in division, they will change to in multiplication. After this we have to do a simple calculation and you will get the required result. Okay, practice all these questions at least 2-3 times, so you will be fluent in solving this. Okay, so that's all for this exercise.